Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I am here just to do another Attack on Titan discussion video, this time discussing about what just occurred in chapter 138 of the Attack on Titan manga. So, yeah, Jean and Connie are dead, everybody, just so you all have that just in your head. It's just that image that, yes, Jean Kirstein and Connie Springer, characters that we have known since like the beginning of the manga, are now just being killed off by being turned into Titans by the source of all organic material. You see, this thing, like the source of all organic material, just like I just said, of course, it just emitted all these like this Titan like transforming gas upon this entire fort or whatever, this entire fortress of all these Eldians and Marleyan soldiers as well, and of course Karina Brown, Mr. Leonhardt, and all of our characters like Annie, Mikasa. Of course, yeah, Annie stayed, Mikasa left with Peak, and Levi. They all had to just, of course they couldn't stay behind because they are the Ackermans and the Shifters. They all had to go, and I'm pretty sure, Annie, she did stay behind with Mr. Leonhardt, but then Mr. Leonhardt transformed into a Titan along with Jean and Connie, which of course I'm just mentioning Jean and Connie because they are characters that we've known for like the longest out of all the other characters, like Gabby. She's been transformed, but we've only known her since like not the beginning. So just we've known Jean and Connie longer than we've known Gabby. So I'm just mentioning them here in the title as you all can see. But of course, Gabby, she did end up transforming into a Titan. She was definitely killed off as well, sitting with John, Connie, Mr. Leonhardt. However, there is a chance that they could be brought back. Luckily, if John and Connie eat either Reiner or Peak, or if these two characters were turned into Titans by the source of all organic material eats either Reiner or Peak, not Annie, because her female Titan, you see, I believe that only female Eldians can just, take the female Titan and just keep it within them and able to utilize them. If a male Eldian takes the female Titan power and tries to utilize it, it will just fail because they're not a female, they are a male. I think the female Titan only allows female Eldians to like wield it. That's just what I believe there. That's the whole speciality thing with the female Titan, that only female Eldians can utilize it. But so that's kind of a problem for John and Connie. They have to make sure they can only get either like the Armor Titan or the Carbon Titan. Luckily, there are two of them and there are two characters, but that means that they have to kill off Reiner or Peak. So, but of course, like chapter 139, next chapter is going to be the final chapter of Attack on Titan. So they have to wrap everything up in like the final chapter. Hopefully, it's not rushed, just like they did with Aji and Demi-Human, another manga that I review on this channel. Like that one was freaking rushed as hell. I was kind of just disappointed in the ending of that manga. And for some reason, it doesn't appear that there's going to be more after Aji and Demi-Human, and I don't know, I mean, maybe even with Attack on Titan, I don't know if there's going to be more after chapter 139. I mean, there should be, since this manga is really popular, and the anime helped it to be even more popular too as well, because all the anime watchers, they watched the anime, that made it a lot more popular with the whole Attack on Titan fandom. Of course, season 4 is airing episodes right now, and so the series is a lot more popular than Aji and Demi-Human, that's for sure, and which is kind of disappointing because I love Aji a lot more, and I kind of wish that was more popular, but it's not, unfortunately. So I mean, Attack on Titan, I do love it a lot, but I love Aji more, and just like also seeing John and Connie just dying here. I mean, like I just said, I mean, it's not like a whole Sasha thing where Sasha died as a human, so she couldn't be brought back. She just died right there, and I don't think they had any Titan serum there to even bring her back. I mean, that would have been great if they did, because they would just like be able to save Sasha, and of course the Browse family would have never lost Sasha, and also Nicola would have never lost her as well. Nicola would have been happy, would have been able to make that food that she always wanted to make for Sasha. However, he couldn't because she died, and she had to make the food for Mr. Browse, and of course his family there with that. Let's see, also Connie, Connie, he died as well, whereas he transformed into a Titan along with John. I mean, you all know that, you all seen chapter 138, you all saw this. I mean, if you all think there's a hope, I mean, that's kind of all there is, just for them to become Titan shifters, and them only having like 13 years left to live afterwards. I mean, it's just going to be 13 years. However, I mean, maybe in chapter 139, like the source of all organic material might end up being killed somehow. I mean, I don't know, maybe thunder spears, just like I made that like remark in my last video where I said how, okay, maybe thunder spears is like you know, like their only chance of like damaging the source of all organic material, that shiny centipede thing. Yeah, they must use thunder spears because explosions like the nuclear explosion from the Colossal Titan when Armin transformed into it, it didn't even dent the source of all organic material like even a bit, not even a little at all. So they're gonna have to try thunder spears. If that doesn't work, I don't know what they're gonna have to do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I know is that they have to find a way to destroy that thing, or else I don't know. I mean, I guess they're just gonna keep on creating more Titans, and the entire world, like, well, no, all of humanity is just gonna get eaten alive because Titans, they ignore all sources of life. If it's like a pure Titan, it's just going to go after human beings, and yeah, so all the human beings are just going to be in danger, but not the animal life or anything else really. So yeah, I guess they have to stop that thing, like the source of all organic material. They have to stop that, or else everyone's going to die, and then yeah, that's not going to be good at all. But yeah, are they going to like cover all that in like the final chapter? I mean, I wonder if the final chapter is going to have more pages than usual. I mean, I believe chapter 138 was a lot longer than like an Attack on Titan chapter usually is. So maybe chapter 139 will be even longer than that, so they can cover like everything that they need to. And maybe Isayama will do that. I don't know if he will, but I kind of hope he does. I kind of hope like chapter 139, like there'll be a lot more content, you know, to cover for that, so we can just, you know, make sure that chapter 139 is not a rush chapter because it doesn't have enough pages to cover everything that it needs to. This is all of our characters that are, I mean, I just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, all of our characters, like most of them have just been killed off as far as we are aware of. I mean, there aren't enough Titan shifters to bring back every single Eldian that has been transformed. I mean, not even for Mr. Lanehart. So Annie lost her father once again. She only got to see him just for like a brief while, and then that's it. They just like, they didn't even get a chance to just catch up on all that. He just immediately just transformed into a Titan just because of that damn shiny centipede just like ruined everything. So and of course, transform Jean and Connie. Yeah, that's the whole point of the video. That's what the video is entitled. Jean and Connie are dead, and some other characters, of course, as well, like Gabby, Mr. Lanehart. But yeah, and of course, Karina Brown, Reiner's mother. Yeah, she died here by being turned into a Titan. I mean, that's what I believe. Once an Eldian is turned into a Titan, that Eldian has been killed off. The only way that character can be brought back is if that character is ingested with like some sort of Titan serum. As like a character revival for any characters in Attack on Titan, if they're Eldians or not. Like, you're able to get another chance to become a character, you know, to bring a character back into Attack on Titan so it can be developed even more afterwards. So I mean, if you're not, then you probably don't really matter all that much. You're just really like a lucky Marleyan. If you just become like some sort of like main character, and yeah, you can't, like, you just, most Marleyans aren't even that important anyways, because Theo McGathy was a Marleyan. He was killed off, and yeah, so mostly like the important characters are Eldians or Ackermans like Mikasa and Levi. However, like, yeah, but Mikasa and Levi, they're good now. They're like superhuman, like on comparison with like every other character in the entire series. Like, no other characters come close to these two Ackermans, like Mikasa and Levi. Yeah, like, I just believe that if you become a Titan, you're just killed off, and that's it. I mean, there's no way you can be brought back unless you got a Titan serum, unless you eat a Titan shifter, and then you're just brought back into becoming a character. But you only have 13 years left to live, so like I just said in the video already. But yeah, I really don't want to just keep on rambling on. I mean, this video will go on way too long than it really needs to. I just don't want to stray too long with this one. So that's it for you. Just comment down in the comment section below if anything you want to say, anything at all. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye. Yeah, so bye.